We have been at it since Wednesday morning. We got a lot of games in the books. And with a lot, I mean 75. 4 more until we know who the pool finishers are, who will come out of pools in 1 and 2, who will make it into the knockout rounds tomorrow, as the weather has continued to be amazing out here in Xiong An. It's not even cold. The sun's gone down. My vest is still in my bag, trust me. But anyway, 4 more 10-minute sprints. Teams, the 2 play-in games out of those 4, actually, that Uganda-Czechia game and United States-China game, those are coming up next. Should be spicy. And man, oh man, the knockout rounds start tomorrow. We'll know who features in them in a couple of 10-minute sprints. These are the rules we'll go by. 10-minute game plan, 12-second shot clocks, 21 points to win. And we are about to get going with the Netherlands and Fiji. Fiji will come out first. It has been a hard-fought tournament for them. They've battled but haven't picked up a win. So far, 3 losses for the Fijian ladies, who are a first-timer here at the U23 World Cup. After having finally having a pathway to qualify from Oceania, they come out and have a nation on their backs. They're going to try to beat possibly one of the top contenders here. As the Netherlands has picked up a medal in the last 3 editions of this event. Silver last year, gold 2 years ago, and bronze the year before that. So a tall task for Fiji, but they're going to try regardless. They will come to the court after going down to Uganda 21-3 earlier, as Uganda blitzed them with a flurry of 2s. 5 of them went down, and Fiji, they only had 1. Here they go. They should be proud for being here, qualifying for the first ever time. Of course, a tournament like this is tough. It's a different level of competition, but all you can do is learn from it and try to get better, get back to it. Ravai comes out with Liebrechts. Dutch heritage on her, so she's going to face some people with familiar names at least. Kaina Moli, she scored all 3 Fijian points, knocked down a 2-ball as well against Uganda. And Renati Koroi to the court last. Fiji is already out of contention for the quarterfinals, but we get one more look at him. This is your team, Fiji. And it's dope to see countries from Oceania outside of Australia and New Zealand being able to make it to this stage and perform. Anyways, they're going to have to try to perform against a Netherlands team that has not lost yet. They've looked extremely good in their actions today. Took down New Zealand in a 21-3 defeat. Quinta van Schijndel was just incredible. 4 2s, 11 points for Quinta. She's joined by Alyssa van der Plas and Lieselot Kulk, the incredible Kulk. And last but not least, Lotte van Kruistem. A returnee from the last 2 attempts for the Dutch here. Gold and silver already around her neck in this event. She's going to try to get another one in the knockout rounds, as the Dutch are assured of making it out there. The rest of the pool play will wrap up between Czechia and Uganda. Both of them still have a shot to make it in. Czechia the better papers, but in case Uganda beats them, they will go on into the knockout rounds. Donald Quinn and Maxence Carazedo will host a clean game. And we'll see what happens here. The Netherlands have blitzed their opponents so far outside of Czechia. Czechian game, they got done on the back of, there she is, the incredible Kulk with a 2 from the corner at the end of regulation. But a 20-9 defeat of Uganda for the Netherlands and a 21-3 defeat for New Zealand. This squad is serious. My goodness. We'll see what Fiji can do here. Fiji is going to rely heavily on Kaina Moli being able to create. She's been the most consistent scorer for them. And we'll see if she can carry the Fijians to an upset. I'm gonna be frank with you guys. It's not looking likely so far. Kainamoli scored 9 points total. Koroi's at 4. And Liebrechts and Ravai have not managed to score in 3 games. Meanwhile, the Netherlands led in scoring by Koch with 19 and 3. But it's been a balanced effort for them. Lotte van Kruijstum 16. Britta van Schijndel after that 11 piece in their last game, also 16. Alyssa is the main defensive piece for this team, not counted on for scoring all that much. She's got 6. And Netherlands going the orange threads. The Orange Lions could roar to 4-0 here. Fiji, meanwhile, go into white threads. Here we go. Kainamoli starts us off. On the move against Van Kruijstum. Kainamoli gets up at 2. Van Kruijstum says, take it back. It's with the Netherlands now. Van Kruijstum down to Koch. A foul on Fiji. That's something that's plagued them so far. They try to play physical with teams to see if they can push them off their spots. Koch is open. Can't get a green paw on it. Somebody out there is laughing at these hook chokes, I'm telling you. Liebrechts on the move. Tries to get one up over Koch. Koch stifles it out. Schijndel now a look at a 2. Operating towards the paint. There's Koch. She's got a 2 in her hands. From the plus chase sit down, it stays with the Netherlands. Koch now open under the basket, is fouled by Liebrechts. Koch will take a seat. Van Kruijstum will step up off the bench. Fiji will stick here with Liebrechts, Kainamoli, and Koroi. A dump down pass, and the Dutch are on the board. This is what they'll do to you. Some screening action. They'll get you into mismatches. High chemistry for the Orange Lions. They stay with Kainamoli here. Van Kruijstum another block. Well, the plus trickles in the mid-range. Liebrechts looking for an option. No one's open. She gets a screen from Kainamoli, Koroi. And that shot clock is about to run out. Fiji's being pressured out of their possessions by the Netherlands. Liebrechts will go to the bench. And it's Ravai who will step up off of it. Van Kruijstum to the rack. No one home for Fiji. The Dutch got 3 already. They had it for a minute and a half. Ravai stuck against Van Schijndel. Look at the Dutch pressure on Fiji. They are not letting up at all. Koroi, no side of the backboard. That is another shot clock violation. Look at the screening game for the Netherlands. Van Kruijstum in space. Van Kruijstum. That is another one of those screen and roll actions. Liebrechts is on the line. That is out of bounds. The Dutch are looking to retain their rhythm. They are pressuring the Fijians. And they're screening them into layup after layup after layup. Here we go again. From the plus is sent back by Kainamoli. Oh, you're going to have to take that somewhere else. That's out of bounds. Kainamoli with the defensive stance for the Fijians. Kainamoli now looking to operate on Koch. Koch with the quick hands. Koch, there's Lotte van Kruijstum again. It's like the Dutch are on the court with 4 at this moment. They seem to have an open person every time they touch the rock. Liebrechts lobs it up. It's on the back of the backboards and out of bounds. Timeout called by Fiji. And they have not been able to get up from under the Dutch pressure just yet. 6 points up for the Netherlands. Fiji's got 2 fouls to show for the first minute, 2 minutes and 20 seconds. a shame we're not keeping block stats. The kind of Moli would have had a couple there. That was a good block. Good stance. The Netherlands are trying to make sure that they retain rhythm, that they don't give Fiji any hopes here. Kind of Moli with the hustle. And Fiji will get it. Kind of Moli's been a spark for Fiji in the first couple of minutes here. She'll take it here. A dump down pass into Libres. Libres shows and goes. Gets to the kind of Moli, one on the shot clock. No space for a shot. That will not count. It was in the right direction. Dutch, obviously, are coached by former Dutch 3x3 Leno Witteveen. Big ups to his family back home. A newborn daughter, Sinne, and of course Liv and Tess. They're out there holding down the fort while he's out here in China trying to coach his team to a medal. Koroi. And that's out of bounds. The Netherlands have just put up a wall on defense. Fiji has not been able to get through. The Netherlands using their height to stave him off. It'll be 2.5 on the shot clock here for Fiji to get anything up. Kind of Moli. That will not count. Shot clock violation again on Fiji. Ook dan een verschijnen. It's taking turns for the Netherlands under the basket now. 7 points up. They get a steal here from Kruistum. Steps back. There's Van Schijndel again. Scoop shot. Good. And the Dutch have it again. They're blitzing Fiji here. Van Schijndel from range. That is under shot. Koop can't save it. TV timeout now with an 8-zip lead for the Netherlands. Can Fiji score points here? Is going to have to be the question for the rest of this one. As they're struggling to get past the Dutch length. This Dutch team very sizable, of course. They got all the height. All 4 players stand over 179 centimeters. Quinta van Schijnels measures out that. Fiji, meanwhile, they are all under 175 centimeters. So their shortest player is shorter than the shortest Dutch player, or the tallest player. A disciplined game for the Dutch so far. They stick with Kind of Moli, the main weapon for Fiji. Van Kruistum steps back. The Dutch will try it too. That is good. 10 points on the board. Warning now for defense after a make. Van Kruistum with her 6th point after that 2-point make. And the Dutch, they got winning on their mind. Again, a storied 3x3 program. Winning the World and the Europe Cup this year at the women's level. They try to add to it here at the under-23s. Van Kruistum snuffs it out. From the plus, can't squeeze it. She has it. Big steps, no. Offensive rebound, a kick out, go. Well, spit out. It's Koroi with it now. Down to Libres, she's fouled. It's Kind of Moli with a 2-ball. So we'll snatch it for the orange lines from the plus now on the drive. Turns around, is fouled, and we'll go to the free throw strike. We've seen more offense in this game from Alyssa van der Plas, who is usually the Dutch defensive ace. Went on a adventure that time, took a trip to the basket, and will now end up with a freebie. Free throws off the mark. Van Kruijstum clears out some space. Can't squeeze it, kicks it out from the plus. Will try her hands at a 2 ball. And it's out of bounds. It will go to Fiji. Koroy steps off the bench. Ravai gets back on it. The Dutch have Kulk sitting on the bench here. Kainamoli on the move. Uh-oh. It stays with Fiji. 3.1 left on the shot clock. And they throw it away. Back to the Netherlands we go. Schijndel down to Kulk. In a crowd is fouled. Lieselot Kulk on the move. The leading scorer for the Netherlands will take a trip to the free throw stripe after the 4th foul on Fiji. That one's pure. Orange line's at 11. Kainamoli. A push off on the screen. That is number 2 on the Dutch. Fiji will take another 12 seconds here. It's Kainamoli to Liebrechts with that 2 ball up. And Koroy takes a spill. The plus there undercuts Koroy. A 3rd Dutch foul. Koroy will take a seat.
12 seconds on the clock.
Liebrechts. Couple of jabs. To Kainamoli, looking at space, and Alyssa. Every attempt that Kainamoli's had has been thwarted by the Dutch, who have thrown them all to the ground. They have focused heavily on Estelle Kainamoli, who's been the source of offense for Fiji in this tournament. Well, Schijndel a look from 2. She knocked on a couple in her previous game. No, but it's cleaned up with a Kulk smash.
Plus,
looking to operate, fades on the hook, gets her own rebound, kicks it out. Van Kruijstum's open. That is money. 14-0 for the Netherlands. Kainamoli. Van Kruijstum has 8. Kainamoli hits the front of the rim. There's Van Kruijstum again. She already has 2 doubles. Make that 3. 2s are raining now for the Netherlands, who are inching closer to that 21-point mark. Fiji still stuck at 0. We got 4 minutes left. A TV timeout will give Fiji some breathing space, some time to think about it. I think the outcome of this game is pretty much set here. You wonder whether Fiji could put up some points, especially against this relentless Dutch defense. Kainamoli now will take a seat. Koroy, Ravai and Liebrechts go out for Fiji against Van Kruijstum, Kulk and Van Schijndel. Koroy to Liebrechts. Liebrechts trying to operate. That shot clock has already run out. Comes at you faster than you think, that 12-second shot clock. And Fiji, no awareness on that one. The Dutch continue their dominance here with some high post action down to the block. Van Schijndel fouled on the play. She'll go to the free throw line after that make. Quinta Van Schijndel is on a mission today. Trying to add to her totals. No, Kulk, yes. Kulk wants bucket.
Xiong An, tough defense, push down the play.
It's Liebrechts against Kulk. Liebrechts on the move. It's poked away from the plus. Kulk from the corner on the move towards the basket. Another, well, that one rolls off the rim. It's out of bounds. Netherlands looking to close this one out. And Kulk can't squeeze the lay. Kainamoli to Liebrechts. Liebrechts. Shot clock runs out on Liebrechts.
Tries to get one away in time, no success. Netherlands ball, 3 minutes 13 on the clock.
Place up on the plus opener in the basket, a kick out, Kulk for 2. That is, well, it's back to Kulk. Races to the 19th point. Kainamoli. And she put Fiji on the board. Stuck against from the plus. It's poked out, but it's a double dribble. Netherlands could end things with a 2 here.
Within range. Ceiling. An undefeated streak.
It's from Kruijsen to the basket, spinning, not winning, but she's fouled. Free throw coming up for the Netherlands, who could get to 20. Fiji, being in this position, joins the ranks of Uganda as well as New Zealand that the Dutch have already put down with similar numbers. Roy, the right hook, no. Again blocked by Van Kruijsen. Van Scheidel wants to get this over and done with. Don't make. There's a vibe for 2. Fiji get a bucket. They get a score down the stretch of this game. Van Kruijsen has seen enough though. And the Dutch gets Van Kruijsen her 12th point. It ends 21-2. And let's all be happy that Fiji got that bucket. Please, let's all be happy that Fiji got that bucket. They were better than a 21-0, I'll tell you that. The score ends with a 2 for Fiji, 2:21 on the clock, and then 21 for the Netherlands, which is just, well, it's a little bit odd. Anyways, the Netherlands go 4-0. Fiji will bow out 0-4. They fought hard. And this will force a saucy matchup. I think this will get the Netherlands a matchup with the United States. Again, we'll get you to brackets later. A round of applause for Fiji. This is the last you'll see of them as they will exit the tournament with no wins. Hard battles. We'll see if they can make it back out of the Oceania Leagues next year. Let's hope so, because I've enjoyed their stay here. Netherlands, though, move on to the knockout rounds. Enjoy the highlights before we go to a play-in game.
Our basketball fans across the globe. If you haven't met him already, this is DJ Chocolate. He is amazing at what he does, and he's got a little challenge for you here tonight.
好了，现场的观众朋友们，让我们在等待下一场比赛开始之前，我们想先来考验一下各位观众朋友们的节奏感。让我们跟着 DJ Chocolate 的节奏，一起拍拍手。就是这样。大家看节奏的变化。
I think DJ Chocolate is going on his own again. 快！
哇吼！谢谢大家，你们在这次考试中都拿到了满分。
Okay, DJ Chocolate. Did they pass? They tick the box. Challenge complete.
好了，那么接下来在8点25分，我们将进行的是女子组 G 组的最后一场比赛，由乌干达女队对阵捷克女队的比赛。
All right. We have not gotten to the knockout rounds yet, but if my math is correct, this is already a knockout game. A play-in game for tomorrow as Czechia and Uganda meet up. In case of a Czechia win, it's all clear. That means Czechia are moving on. In case of the Uganda win, that leaves Czechia, Uganda, and New Zealand at 2 wins, 2 losses. Having all lost to each other, it would trigger the next tiebreaker, which would be points scored. To set the table for you, Czechia, after 3 games, is at 56. They are already ahead of New Zealand, who are done playing, are at 48. Uganda, though, with a win, could make things messy. They're at 43 points, so 13 behind Czechia. And they come to the court ready for battle. It's Lamanuel Blast. She's joined by Siliva Nakituka, Marie Risalar Namango, and Martina Alexis Anyango. Played a game earlier today, did Uganda against Fiji. That was an offensive masterclass, 21-3. Czechia, meanwhile, they took care of New Zealand 21-11. There's Lucy Svatonova. She holds it down in the paint, can shoot it as well. She's joined by Brechova. The leading scorer for this squad, 20 points in 3 games, 6.7 per. Ibalova and, of course, Fuchikova make it to the court next. This is Czechia. Look, I'm not sure if my math is mathing. So we'll have to wait for the pool standings in this one. But there's a lot of scenarios still possible in that 3-way tie. Points scored might become a factor. Uganda, of course, need to put a bunch of them on the board, and then they need to stop Czechia from scoring. Dorothy Okac, Maxence Carazedo will hold it down on the whistle for us. This is the half-court arena where we'll do battle in Xiong An, China, just under the covers of Beijing. And as the ladies get their last warm-up in a matchup that we have seen before, the 2014 FIBA 3x3 World Championship, these two teams met in the last round of last 16. That was a Czechia win. But before we go any further, I implore you, hit that subscribe button on YouTube, and of course, Give us a follow on the socials at FIBA 3x3 and at FIBA 3x3W. Give me a follow as well at 3x3 The Mountain. I enjoy your company, your conversation, and your thoughts on the games as these two nations step to the plate for the first time in 11 years to hash it out on the half court. Czechia in the white threads, Uganda in the red threads. Can they make it rain again? They put up 5 twos on Fiji. Czechia might not give them the same amount of space on the court, but this team has shown that they can play offense. They can stick with anyone. Both teams are active on the Nations League level. Or on the on the Nations League level first of all, of course, but also on the Women's Pro Circuit, the Women's Series. Prague is the team that these Czech ladies feature for, and Uganda is the team that Uganda features for.
You get the first possession. DJ Xiong An, you ready? It's game time!
Here we go, and Yango on the move is stifled. So instead of being stifled, that ends up being a foul. On Yango to the stripe. Lamunu, by the way, leading Uganda in scoring in the tournament, 16 in 3 games. Krejkova will get a foul here. Ibalova with the speed past Lamunu, no. Fuchikova also no. A kick out there. Svatonova lines up a 2-ball. And it's Yango skying for the board. Coming away with it. Naki Tsukano. Both teams attempted a bunch of 2s here. And it's not gone in either one's favor, but Ibalova with a speedy finish. Difficult shot there. Nakituka couldn't get it go down. Ibalova tries a 2. So no 2-ball makes. There's a lot of opportunity though. This time Ibalova from the corner. It's up and it's on the front of the rim. Fuchikova held up and sent to the free throw line. Veselar will make her way to the court for Uganda. As Fuchikova makes her way to the stripe. Veselar, the main weapon from range for this Uganda squad. 3 2-balls knocked down for her. And that win over Fiji. Here she is. Lamunu. Difficult drive. It's just off the mark. Uganda's not on the board yet. Screening action for Ibalova. Side steps. Another 2 balls up. Czechia not on the mark yet. Have not been able to find their range in this one so far. We're a minute and a half in. Krejkova kicks it to Svatonova. Fuchikova cuts. It's overshot. Veselar steps through. The scoop shot is no good. So Uganda is struggling to get something going against the Czech defense here. Meanwhile, Czechia, they whip it out of bounds. That was a whip and no nene.
经过跑位出了空位的机会。非常可惜，但是有进攻篮板。
Scrapping is Svatanova here. And Brechkova. No twos for the Czechs just yet. Ones are good though. So Czechia has managed 3 points. Uganda now at 4 fouls. Neither team has been able to unlock their shooting from long range yet. 2.5 minutes in, a low-scoring affair here. Hibalova to Fuchikova. No, that's good again. Czechia continues to score in the paint. Uganda scoreless for now. Anyango goes to the right hook. Svatanova is onto it. It's out of bounds. 0.4 seconds remain for Uganda to work with.
捷克队的成功防守将这次进攻回合压缩到了0.4秒。
Lamunu, difficult shot. It'll come outside of the shot clock time. So Czechia will get it back. A fresh 12. They'll have Svatanova sit down. Prisilar will do the same thing for Uganda. Brechkova on the move. Behind the back. Fuchikova's open. And she threads the needle and gets it to her. Precision on the check. Lamunu gets up that. Ends up being a traveling violation. TV timeout here. It's a 5-0 game for Czechia. Shout out MC Ben. He's drinking his milk, that's for sure. He's out here entertaining the crowds with the DJ and MC Tom as well. People have, of course, rolled into the venue again. And we all know why. The Chinese men are up next against the United States in another play-in game. This one so far has gone Czechia's way. Uganda, defense hasn't been bad, and their offense has produced goose eggs so far. They're going to look to try to change that. Delay of game warning now in Uganda. Svatanova is back on the court, puts her head down, and no make on the end of that. Nakituka, front eye. Whole team still looking for that offensive flow and chemistry, while Czechia has established a pick and roll game and some mismatches in the paint. The two ball for them is not flying, which leaves the court a bit smaller. Uganda, meanwhile, they've not gotten anything to go down. Hibalova against Nakituka. Brechkova's open. Maybe this one goes. No. Battle for the boards ends with Nakituka. Prisilar sidesteps her, 2 balls up. Back of the rim. She'll keep it. Another attempt for Prisilar. That one side of the rim. And no one home. Well, never mind. Svatanova with a miss. Prisilar has it. Pick and roll action now for Uganda. A foul called on the play. Anyango. Prisilar here, scoop shot, oh, it just rolls off the rim. Anyango will stick with it. Uganda's on the board. Czechia still hasn't found the range. They have dominated this game so far, but absolutely nothing to show for it as they have a 4-point lead, which could have been way more, as a bunch of twos have gone off the rim. Meanwhile, Uganda, they've missed a bunch as well, so the score could be looking very differently here. Ibalova, open look. Uganda are just giving a check now, giving the looks to the check now. Lamunu will try one. That one drops in. Uganda back within 2. Svatonova wants a bucket. She is so strong on that drive. Anyango against Svatonova. Drags the pivot foot. That'll be a travel. That score will not go. So while Anyango had good positioning, as we look back at that Lamunu 2, she will cough it up. She will go to the bench and sit down. Great cut, Brejkova. Someone put a Band-Aid on that cut. We've hit the halfway mark. Czechia, they're up 7-3. They get it again. It's Fuchikova this time doing the honors. Lamunu, she's on the move. It's stepped away, but it ends up a 3rd foul on Czechia. Priscilla sidesteps, pure on the release. Uganda's not backing down. Fuchikova flips it back. Brejkova, no. What has happened to the Czechian 2-ball? It is not here whatsoever. Meanwhile, Uganda have 2. And as we like to do, the 2-ball is called the great equalizer. And as you can see, Uganda, while only scoring 3 times, they are close to Serbia or Czechia, who have scored 8. Brejkova against Nakituka. That ends up a Ugandan foul. Another backdoor cut and another sleepy defensive possession for Uganda, who now throw it away. So while they're starting to get her some offense here, the Czechian off-ball cutting is just getting Uganda confused. Quick 2-ball, no good. Lamunu tracks it down, it's out of bounds. Who's touched it last? It will be Czechia ball. Anyango got a hand on that. Priscilla will step on the pitch. Lamunu will take a seat. Ibalova, nothing there. Fuchikova is deflected, gets it back. A very deep 2-ball, and that's as well second violation. A low-scoring affair here with Czechia holding a 4-point lead going into the second TV timeout. Uganda have gotten a couple of doubles to go down, and that has given them some life. 9-5 game. Shout out if you're watching, by the way, from Czechia or Uganda. We enjoy having you here. Thanks for being with us and supporting your squads. Both still have a chance to make it into the knockout rounds. Priscilla on the move. Priscilla stops on a dime, mid-range. It jumps out, Brejkova, and the misses continue. Anyango held up, and that is the 5th foul on Czechia. Lamunu will take it. Anyango, a screen for Priscilla. Back to Anyango. Anyango hops into her move, and that's a hop and a skip too many. This game will wrap up women's Pool D play. And then we only have the men left to go. Difficult shot for Nakituka, can't get it to go. Svatanova under pressure. It's with Hibalova now, left to right cross. Hibalova held up, she will go to the free throw strike. This is 10-minute sprint number 78 on the day. 79 and 80 left to go before we got 16 more tomorrow. 8 teams from each gender make it to those knockout rounds, which will then be brought to 4 to 2 and eventually down to 1. Priscilla, 2-ball has disappeared for Uganda as well. Czechia, the move on Hibalova. That'll be 2 free throws after the 7th Ugandan foul. Look at that hezzy. Yeah. Yes. Hold on the arm by Priscilla. 2 free throws coming up. Five-point game here with 2:40 on the clock. Jessica Hibalova on the strike. And that will not provide Czechia any points. Brejkova crosses herself to the ground. It's Lamunu now trying to tie that ball up, and she does. A turnover on the Czech women will give Uganda an opportunity again. And Uganda, they're the only team to be able to knock down some 2s in this one. Lamunu gets it. Lamunu on the move. Fades away, push shot. Uganda back within 2 possessions. 10-6 game. Brejkova, 3 on the shot clock. Fuchikova sidesteps, 2-ball, up and at the back of the rim. Lamunu tracks it down. Down to Anyango on the block. It's wrapped up by Brejkova. That's foul number 6 on Czechia. We're under 2 minutes in a good game. And not so much on the scoring department, but it's a contentious one. A tight matchup between Czechia and Uganda. Priscilla forgets the Wilson halfway through a move. It sails out of bounds. That will give Czechia a new possession here. Time is in the Czech ladies' favor. A win for them will mean they move into the knockout rounds, the second at a pool. Svatanova over Lamunu. No, Hibalova skies out to Brejkova. Svatanova open again. This time no one near her. Still no make for Czechia. Man, the Czech ladies are missing their shot like a prom night attempt. Nakituka steps back from the mid-range, and that just off the rim. Minute 30 left. Down to Fuchikova. Fuchikova against Priscilla. Good defense on Uganda on that possession. Lamunu gets a screen. Lamunu steps into a 2. It's up, and it's out of bounds. Hibalova. Czech are back to their ways. A cutting game for Czechia. Priscilla for 2. She's fouled. The shot will not go. But a couple of free throws coming up for Czechia. We're under, for Uganda, I apologize. We're under a minute. This could pull the game within 3. Look at Priscilla. That shot attempt just off the mark, but she's hit by Hibalova. Silar good in the first.
第二罚。
Silar, second one good as well. We got a 3-point game going down the stretch here. And Svatonova dribbles it off her foot. This one's going down to the wire. Czechia or Uganda. A timeout called here. Uganda will have possession when we come out of this timeout. Czechia have not been fully sharp. Uganda have laid it all out in the line. The cutting game for Czechia has been working, the screening game, the mismatch game. They just haven't gone to it every single time down the floor. They've attempted a ton of twos. They have all missed the mark. Anyango. Lamunu's with it. Lamunu on a drive, can't beat. Well, you know what? That is a crazy shot. I don't know where she pulled that from, but it's down the drain. It's a one-possession game in favor of Czechia. We're now fouled. Ibalova will go to the free throw strike, where she missed two just 20 seconds ago. Lamunu, where did she pull that from? Incredible shot making from Uganda here. Czechia is on the line. They'll have two free throws, as that was foul number 8 on Uganda. Ibalova didn't squeeze the last two. This one, shooter's bounce, falls in. It gets Czechia a 3-point lead. They need a win to move on. On a loss, we'll see. That second one no good. It's Lamunu with it. Screening action with Anyango. Lamunu to the rack. Scored the last one. A wild shot. She's on the floor. Svatonova has it. Ibalova. The Czechs trying to milk the clock. Ibalova to the rack. And the layup is missed. Lamunu has a look. Sidesteps. 2 balls up. Good if it goes. It's on the front of the rim. 15 seconds left in this one. Fuchikova to Svatonova. 2-possession game. Uganda need a bucket and need it fast. They're running out the clock. They need a score here. Lamunu, and that is all she wrote. Czechia make it into the knockout rounds by the skin of their teeth. Closer game than maybe some expected, but both teams laid it all out there. Czechia lost their ability to shoot the 2-ball somehow. Uganda managed to get a couple. They made it a 1-possession game with under 30 seconds, but look at the Czech women. They are moving on to Sunday's fun. 13-9 in this one. We'll not see Uganda again. I'm sure we'll see them in the future. A talented bunch this. They're only going to get better as they keep playing 3x3. Give it up for them. We'll see them one more time in the highlights before we shift our attention over to the last 2 games. It's the United States and China. Another playing game up next. Don't go anywhere. Stick and stay with us right here.
Let's go.
This is the results in women's action today. We started with Pool B. How about Spain taking care of the USA, going 4-0. USA do move on into the knockout rounds, second in the pool. Chile also a dub on that day. Then women's Pool D results, a couple of blowouts. Netherlands taking care of New Zealand and Fiji going 4-0. Czechia managing to get by Uganda in that last game to punch their ticket to the knockout rounds tomorrow. It should be good. I can't wait to see the matchup. This is the pool results first. I think we're going to get the matchup next. We'll see. But Spain again 4-0, USA 3-1, Chile valiant effort but 2-2. The Philippines and Mexico also out. And of course, look at the standings in our last pool, Pool D. The Netherlands dominant with 4 wins. Czechia, they get in. 2-point nation, Uganda and Fiji, they will go home. And they'll get to try again another time. These are your brackets for tomorrow's knockout rounds for the women. Japan meeting up with Poland, Netherlands and the USA. That should be a good one. Spain and Czechia as well. And France, China, Netherlands, USA, by the way, last year's final. They meet up in the quarterfinals here in Xiong An, and it should be a good one. Look, I'm sure you're going to tune in for that. I'll get you guys the info on when that starts, of course. But we got some men's games to get to. It's United States and China.
United States
And
versus China.
this is a playing game. Don't get twisted. The crowds have poured into the venue, as we've seen happen every single time the Chinese men step to the plate. Standings in the pool are as follows. Qatar have no wins. China and the United States both have 2. We'll see Qatar and Fiji battle it out, but that will be for naught. The United States and China, the winner gets the 3. The loser stays at 2. Latvia is atop with 4 wins. This is a play-in game, ladies and gentlemen. Bryson Warren and Alex Fudge to the court. USA took an L earlier. An overtime loss to Latvia. They only scored 14 points. Latvia put up 15. TJ Clark's out next. And last but not least, Caden Pierce. Warren led him in scoring in that loss to Latvia with 5. He managed the only 2-ball for the squad from the United States of America. They're looking serious. They're looking ready and focused, man. I can't do the Jay-Z voice. I can't do it. Shout out to my broadcast partner, Cal Montgomery. That man, he's got it down. Anyway, we got China. You can hear the cheers. You probably already figured that China will be out next. They are trying to pull off the incredible, the impossible right here. They played 2 games on their first day of pool play, lost one of their players in that game who sustained an ankle injury. Hu Xiaolong, the big guy for China, not with the squad here. So they played with 3 in their second game, took care of Qatar. Then they played with 3 against Fiji, took care of them 21-9 earlier today. Zhang led him in scoring, and he was in double figures. He was incredible in that matchup with Fiji. And now these 3 fellas, Wu Zebin, Hu Zhang Wei, and Lu Pencheng. Hu Xiaolong, of course, not with the squad. They will try to take on the US of A with 3. These teams have met up twice in the past, of course, at the Paris Olympics, where the USA managed a victory. At the World Championships in 2016, that was the same case. So 2-0 USA when it comes to history in this battle. These are 2 different teams, and they got their countries on their chest, out here trying to represent. China, they try to shoot the 2-ball on you, and they'll try to get Zhang in mismatches. How will he fare against Caden Pierce and Alex Fudge? They provide the height for the USA. They're going to try to protect the paint against Zhang. Then Lu and Wu's got the speed. USA, meanwhile, have struggled on offense. Have not been the most crisp offensive squad, especially today. 21 points against Qatar. Of course, 21 points against Fiji as well, only 14 against Latvia. Fudge just made it windy in here. And let's see if Warren can find his stroke. It looks like he, Clark, and Pierce are the shooters on the squad. Look, not disrespecting anybody here. Fudge can shoot it too, but I don't think he's hit one. So USA stepped to the plate. They got last year's silver medal winner, medal winner Fudge as the lone holdover from that squad. China's lone remaining member from last year is Xiong An. And here we go, a 10-minute sprint for all the marbles. A lob for Fudge, he throws it off Zhang, Wu takes over. His China team's feisty. Lu's got the speed, he can't beat Pierce, but he's fouled. Oh no, it's a shot, goaltending violation. They're gonna take a look at this. Nope, that is gonna be a block. I'll tell you right now, it did not hit the backboard before Caden Pierce got his mitts on it. Send it packing, calling the floor as a point. I think they're gonna be waving it off, but who am I? Referees, by the way, also have different angles from what I got. So maybe they'll see something else. Explosive start to the game as Pierce stifled that one. Now a little break. And I guess the point will count. I guess I'm wrong. Maybe they couldn't reverse the call and they were looking at something else. Who knows? It's Clark up to Pierce, too far back. Trying to take over Lu. Wants to get it to Zhang. Zhang has been a mismatch all day long. Zhang against Fiji. Kept doing this. Stayed in the paint. And Lu can't squeeze the two ball. Fudge, he'll try one from range. Fudge back irons it. China, they want to get it to Zhang again. Wu, they shared. High speed action for China. Wu gets it poked away by Warren, and it's a foul. Zebin Wu and Pen Cheng Lu, they're going to try to keep on running and running and running. These fellas do not stop. China play at a high pace. Zhang out to Lu. Screening action. Now Lu a look. No good. Zhang will grab the board. He'll put it in. He's in the paint like Monet. 12 against Fiji for Zhang Wai. He continues where he left off. Gets that ball and puts China up 2-0. Warren. And a push off offensive foul on the USA. They're struggling a little bit early. Got to be frank here. High post look for China. They kick it to Zhang. Zhang back to Lu. Lu has a look. Warren smacked on the perimeter. Second foul on China. USA also go with some high post screening here. Pierce to Clark. Clark on the move. There's a foul again. This one also on China. Both teams at 3 fouls. We're a minute and a half in. USA scoreless. China at 2. And you wonder how long China can hold on. Playing with 3 is ridiculously hard in 3x3. Warren, that one. Oh no, but Pierce is there, got his buddies back. First points USA. Kate Pierce, a backdoor cut for Wu. Lu's open, contested, 2-ball, don't matter to Lu. Better than Lululemon. The man is unconscious from range. Pen Cheng Lu at 2 2-pointers against Fiji. Gets his first one here. China up 4-1. And Pierce does something back for the States. Pokes it in the paint. Xiong lets one fly. Off the mark, Clark snatches it. USA should win the rebounding battle with their size, specifically against Wu and Lu. And Pierce should be dominant in that paint. He has been so far. Lu trying to shake Clark. Clark right in his face. Lu no make. It's Fudge with it. He gets funky. 4-4. A pass for Wu, jumps into that 2-ball. He can't follow his buddy Lu, but Lu now gets a steal on Fudge. They got Xiong in the paint. Xiong patient with it. Lays. Fudge on the move. It rolls around the rim. He'll speed in. 5-5. Wu wants another 2. Well, China are going to try to make this a race. No clear on Pierce. Oh, China playing with 3. All you got to do is try to shoot it, and with Wu and Lu on the team, why not? Meanwhile, Xiong's established himself under the basket already. First TV timeout, a 2-point lead for the Chinese as we look at that toilet bowler from Alex Fudge. It is a former Ivy League Player of the Year, Caden Pierce, together with 3 G-Leaguers, Clark, Fudge, and Warren. A take on Wu, Lu, and Xiong for China, who are trying to do the impossible here. Winning with 3 against a power nation in basketball. Referees are sorting things out of the scorer's table. 6 minutes, 50 seconds to go. It's win or go home. Xiong, a lot of action here for China. Lu can't separate, kicks it. Xiong a 2-ball, back irons. He'll track it down, throws it to Fudge though. Clark wide open. That one no good. Fudge skying for the board, gets a dunk. The length of Alex Fudge. Endless range on those arms. Xiong another 2-ball, knuckles it. No. Wu to Xiong. To Lu. Oh, Xiong with the pass fake. He had me confused. You can feel the tension in the air. The crowd out here supporting their home squad. USA, they only got their staff and the women's team in the building. Warren on the move with Pierce. Warren, that is easy money. Oh, the pass, Lu to 2. And Wu looks like he got hit in the mouth. He'll have to contend with the strength of Pierce. Warren will now attempt a long-range shot, and that goes missing. It's the rim, bounces out of bounds. China will get it back with a fresh 12. Clark will take a seat. Fudge comes back out in the court. China, of course, no sub, no rest for the wicket. Handoff action. Wu will pull the trigger again. The man is ablaze. Wu. What the fudge? Fudge booming in the paint. Throwing it in reverse. Lu again. Contested. Side iron. Now Fudge from the corner. That won't go. Xiong on the move on Pierce. He'll try to get it to Lu. Good pass. Fudge is on the floor. Lu sprays another one. There's Pierce in the paint, booming. It's ones and twos. China, they're fighting with long-range artillery here. The USA attempting the shots from close by. Lu, another one. Ends up at the back of the rim. Xiong has a rebound. Xiong to Lu. Lu's running. Pierce locks him up. He's on the floor. It's out of bounds. Lu wanted a foul, didn't get it. How long will China keep up the breakneck pace of the game here? They have been shooting 2 after 2 after 2 after 2. Clark, an awkward layup. Don't make. Clark now muscles that one up. It is also a miss, but the rebound game has been TJ Clark's. 2-ball, no. Now it's Pierce with it. Trying to try to do quick transition. They got Wu in the corner. Pierce got 5. Wu down to Lu on the drive this time. Lu lays, and China's up 2. Every time these fellas do something good, the crowd's cheering. Wu bumped. Xiong back to Lu. Back to Xiong. Pick and pop game. Xiong. That 2 is no good. Wu will snatch it though. These Chinese guys are putting in a lot of effort. They continuously go. They get a foul call here. You got to respect the hustle. USA have played a good game so far. Don't want to take anything away from the States here. But to see 3 fellas go at it with no sub and work this hard, you got to respect it. What can the USA do to stop these Chinese fellas from running around like madmen? They are constantly on the move. USA have the size, the athleticism, and the length. Fudge on that one, just ridiculous. It's speed against size. No look for Wu. Tries to get it to Xiong, gets it back. Wu on the move, hangs, but Fudge hangs higher. That man got the jetpack unlocked. Alex Fudge out of nowhere just drops by, sends it way back. Disgusting block. Yuck. Lu, high arc and 2, it's good over Fudge. 4-point lead China, 3:40 on the clock, win or go home here. Pierce has it, to Clark, down to Pierce. He can't get it to go off the front of the rim, gets it back against Wu. Wait a minute, there's a whistle. The crowd is really trying to help out these Chinese guys because they have to be gassed by now. 8 points for Lu so far. He's losing it. I hope somebody out there laughed. I was laughing. Anyways, 4-point lead for China. What can the USA do to make a comeback here? They haven't been able to shoot the 2. They've gone by 1s. Haven't been able to keep up with the Chinese when it comes to running around the court like crazy. These men are continuously running like a leaky faucet, and it's provided them with a lot of scoring opportunities. Warren with a deep bomb, no. USA will keep the possession. Pierce trying to set up Fudge. Pierce now out to Warren. Searching for that first 2, no good. Xiong to Lu. To Wu, who's wide open, and oh my goodness, Fudge. That man has he's got some bounce to him. Fudge comes in with Bugs Bunny hops, throws it into the stands. Doing the shot clock, Lu frees himself up, no good on the 2-ball, but it was another rebound for Xiong. Xiong trying to work on Fudge, that is not going to work. Fudge takes it. Warren now, difficult drive, that ends up a foul. Lu stuck with Warren, but couldn't quite contain the physicality. Look at Fudge protecting the paint. It's a block party. Where's Dave Chappelle? Warren on the stripe will get one. From the corner, it's Wu on the move. Looking for another two-ball. Wu this time. Midi, no. Xiong will get another board. The man is just controlling down there in the paint. Wu, it's up. It's no good. 3-point lead remains for China. Now a foul called. It's unsportsmanlike. 2 free throws coming up for the USA. A player that's been broken through to the basket can't be held up. 2 fouls will be assessed to China. 2 free throws will come up as well. China is now in the bonus. 7th foul on them. Next defensive foul will put the USA in the stripe again for 2. This game is crazy so far. And Pierce with a miss. The crowd cheers. Pierce so far 5 in the game, leading the way for the States. Make it 6. 1 possession separates the teams. Lou looking for options, hounded by Clark. Lou down to Xiong. Xiong beats Pierce to the spot. Clark on the move now. And that's an easy layup. Clark taking his time, playing at his own pace. Xiong, he has to attempt that 2-ball. He was stuck. 2 minutes on the clock. You win, you go to the quarterfinals. You lose, you go home. There's a foul on China. TJ Clark will take 2 free throws. Lou can't believe it. Clark with a big step and a lefty lay. It was Xiong beating Pierce to the spot before that. That's given us a 2-point lead for China. Pierce will take a seat. Fudge is back out there. And Clark, oh, he misses the freebie. Important free throws here. One point this game for Clark. He's a defensive ace for the United States of America. And an offensive ace as well on that free throw. Lou behind the Xiong screen. On the move, gets it up and over Fudge. And a warning now. Warning extended to China. Defense after a made bucket, but look at Lou. His brilliance continues. That man is in his bag like some leftover fries. Clark, past Wu. Wu don't do anything on that. Bang outs for Clark. In China, are they slowing down? Are they running out of gas? Xiong a 2-ball. It rolls around the rim and it's good. They are not slowing down for anyone. Fudge. Clark. USA need to score here. It's out of bounds. Cheers from the crowd. Screams from the Chinese fellas on the floor. Oh, but they're going to take a look at it. Wait a minute. Clark bringing the boom in the paint. But Xiong provided the last punch for China so far. 18-15 it stands. 1:23 on the clock. You win, we'll see you tomorrow. You lose, you're on vacation. This game is more chippy than a bag of Doritos. My word. I hope you are entertained. I am. I am. It will be China possession here. Clark is on the bench for the United States. They go with Warren, Fudge, and Pierce, a gigantic lineup. They have to guard 3 Chinese fellas. Lou And Xiong try to link up. They get it to Wu. Wu on the move. Tries to beat Pierce and Fudge at the same time. It's in off the back of the backboard. That is a crazy shot. What is happening? 19 to 15. USA need to score. We got 60 seconds left. Warren out to Pierce. Pierce on the move. Scoop shot's good. Less than a minute. China's up 3. They could end the game on a 2. That is a kickball violation. A timeout called by China. They are in control. They're behind the steering wheel. Up by 3. 52.9 seconds left. They have dug deeper than I thought they could, than anyone thought they could. The crowd's been at their back out here in Xiong An, China. And they have managed to put the USA on the ropes. They got the knockout punch loading here. A timeout to discuss on how to do it. 2-pointer will win in the game. They've been unconscious from range so far. You get to 21, you get to the quarterfinals for China. USA need to stop. They put Clark on the ball. I would have done the same thing. That man is a menace. Lu will take the check. Xiong set up in the high post. Wu is on the wing on the other side. Lu to Xiong. And Lu tries to shake. Xiong on a take. Lefty hook. No. It's out of bounds. Who's that out on? So China didn't draw up a play for 2. Xiong went to the basket. They'll get it back. Actually, never mind. USA will get it. You can see the crowd cheer the fellas on. Pierce is open in the paint. He'll get a score. Xiong operating behind the screen, gets it to Lu. Lu a look. It's up on the back of the rim. No, Xiong skies for the board. He kicks it. Lu on the run. Out to Xiong. Shakes. Fudge. Xiong on the back of the rim. 60 seconds though. USA need to score. Fudge has a look. It is not down. Pierce will get a 1. China can dribble out the clock here. USA need a foul. They do. But they stop the clock. No free throws as a result. They're only at 5. 7.2 left. USA is going to have to foul a ton here. To put China on the line and get possession back, they need to get to 7. That's 2 away. 7.2 seconds is what separates China from a quarterfinal berth and knocking out the United States of America here in Xiong An. It's been crazy, this one so far. And we got time left. What will the USA do? Will they go for a steal and try to get a score? Or will they put China on the line? They'll get 2 free throws, but 2 free throws made means game. Warren on the ball, Fudge is on the bench. We know who China has out there. Warren tries to go for the steal. They'll pick up a foul here. That took a couple of seconds off the clock. 4.7. They got to foul quickly here. They got to hope Lu misses a free throw if they put him on the line. Lu, that's a foul. 3.8 left. Referees, I'm sure, will try to adjust that. But Lu has the game in his hands. How will he do? He's been so good all game long. Incredible performance by China, but specifically Lu Pengcheng. He's got the first. That is good. China could load the knockout punch right now. Lu Pengcheng has the fate of the United States in his hands. He already has 10 points. And that man is cooler than a polar bear toenails. He will knock out the United States of America. They forgot they won the game. That's how tired they were. He knocked in a free throw and went and played some defense. 3 Chinese guys in improbable fashion. An incredibly tough game by them. And they make it to the knockout rounds tomorrow in front of a home crowd. Xiong, Wu, and Lu. Spectacular. just spectacular. The crowd's loving it. And what a performance by Liu. 21-18 China in a banger. USA left looking in from the outside. They end their campaign with 2 wins, 2 losses. They are going to be in 3rd in the pool after that, which China will now be at 3-1. Of course, Latvia at 4-0. Wow. A stone cold stunner by China. And y'all can enjoy the highlights. This is your last look at Team USA. Last year's silver medalists are going home. My voice is holding on by a thread, but we got one more. We got one more, and then I can get some tea and honey. Please, someone, I need some. My, oh my, we've lost the gold and silver medal winners from last year on the men's side. Germany was already out, now the USA is out. One more 10-minute sprint, this one's for honor. As Qatar and Fiji have no opportunity to make it into the knockout rounds. Qatar come out first. I think their first day of pool play was their most competitive one, with losses to the United States and China, both very close. A physical, tall squad, but Latvia put them back and down quickly. 21-11 earlier today, and only Darwish had it going. Everybody else was just not sharp for Qatar. They make it to the court. It's now Darwish, Hashim, and Jama. And they're going to try to win for honor here. Try to pick up a W. And they're going to have to do so against Fiji. Speaking of trying to be competitive, Fiji did that. They won as well. 21-14 against Latvia was, I think, their best game so far of the tournament. Then they lost to the USA, also a competitive game until about 3 minutes to go. Got ran off the court by China earlier today, 21-9. Hughes makes it out. And it's their top scorer, Isaac Jovili Sewabu. 14 in 3 games for him. First ever appearance for Fiji here, as mentioned before. First time they've had a pathway to qualify to the under-23s, and these fellas have shown out with some talent. They've worked hard. They've adjusted to the level because they have not faced this type of competition before. Let me tell you, Maxence Carazedo and Dorothy Ogach get the last honors of the day. And we'll see which one of these countries can go to 1-3. They're both at 0-3 as it stands. They'll get their last warm-ups in. as I try to drink some water for my voice. The 80th 10-minute sprint. They will put a cap on pool play, a bow on men's Pool D action with this. Before we move on and show you, of course, what the medal rounds will look like. That action slated to start tomorrow. I'll let you know what time. Don't you worry. We'll get to it. Because we got 16 more 10-minute sprints tomorrow to determine the winners of the gold.
At the closing of this match,
Both teams use individual talent to get to the rack. Qatar might be the stronger rebounding team. We'll see. Hashim's got the size. But we've also seen Fiji out-battle people with heart and effort. Fiji, of course, on the court with Sevabu, Hughes, Tuivanuavu, and Vochea. How much energy do these guys have left? How much will and heart do you have left? That's the question here. This one's for pride. This one's for honor. This one's for your country across your chest. 10 minutes sprinting in pool play for the last time from Xiong An, China. Darwish separates. Darwish. No good. The Dao gets it. Darwish will try again. Spinning free. It's snatched out of the air by Sewabu. Him and Hughes link up. Sewabu's got it, but it hit someone's foot. Court's being dried up to make sure these fellas don't get injured, of course. Some wet spots are being taken care of. It's Ndao, Barak, and Hashim. Ndao on the move. Jumps into Tuivanuavu. And a foul on that attempt. And Ndao will make his way to the stripe. Ndao here on the line and gets Qatar on the board. The energy has shifted here in the venue, of course. It was electric just now. It's a lot quieter here. But there's still some people that have stayed to see these two teams battle it out. Tuivanuavu, Vochea's on the cut. Oh, Vochea. Tuivanuavu, the lefty layups off the mark. As Qatar try to swing it around. Hashim with a backdoor cut. It's swatted. Tuivanuavu flies in there. Now it's Tuivanuavu on a drive. That scoop's no good. Hughes got it. Screen from Sewabu up top. Hughes on the move. Gets it down to the block. Sewabu is held up. Actually, that was a foul on Sewabu. So Qatar get it back. Hashim in the post. And Ndao puts it up. 2 balls good. Qatar's got a 3-1 lead here. Hughes on the move, over and down with the foul. Keenan Hughes hanging and hitting. And Dow here spraying the place. And then Hughes hangs, takes a contact and hits. He'll take a trip to the free throw stripe. And he'll get Fiji a tie, 3-3. Hashim, oh wow. Tuivanuabu flies in there, forces a traveling violation. Tuivanuabu, youngest on the squad at 18 years of age, got the length and the athletic ability to contend out here. Here he is. Looking to attack, runs into Bocheo. It's with Hashim, hustling hard. Darwish clears out space, and another miss under the basket. Sewabu, 2 balls good. Pure cloth as Fiji takes the lead. Now out to Darwish. Darwish on the move is fouled. Big shot by Sewabu. Freezes the defense, lines up a 2-ball, and it's all net. Mubarak scores under the basket, keeps Qatar close. Has to deal with Hughes now. Hughes righty hook, nuh-uh. This is the last score for Qatar. Mubarak getting open. Mubarak, a part of the pro circuit for the last couple of years, playing on Team Al-Wakra. Now, out to Darwish, steps back. Darwish, wild shot. Nothing close. Sewabu has a look. He almost drops it down. Is deterred at the basket by Mubarak Jama. TV timeout and a 5-4 game. Think back on what a crazy pool play phase we've had as we look at Mubarak throwing that one out of bounds. Just a couple of ridiculous games, to name a few from the day. New Zealand men and Serbia. It was disgusting. That was ridiculous. Book with a performance for the ages, but Vuk Vukicevic came through in the clutch and got his team a quarterfinal berth. And that last one, 3 guys from China against 4 from the USA. They managed to pull themselves into the knockout rounds. Hughes shows off the hook. Fiji showing some heart in this game, trying to fight to get a win. Down. Get it again. Out to Hashim, doesn't want to shoot it. He'll step back and try one. That is heavily undershot. Sewabu spins. Pretty move. Fiji's got a 3-point lead. Now he has to deal with Hashim, who kicks it. Dow cross. And Dow drops it off. Hashim will drop off a bucket. Tuivanuabu with a filthy hesitation, can't squeeze the lay down from range. And it's Tuivanuabu with the foul now. Under 6 minutes to go in this last pool play game of all the pool play games here in Xiong An. Hope you're still with me. It's been a ride so far, and it's going to continue tomorrow. Hashim, no. Mubarak, skies, nothing there. and fouls Hughes. Third on Qatar. Fiji will get possession and a fresh 12-second shot clock. Tui Vanuatu will take the check. Tui Vanuatu, another hezzy, bumps off the glass, and the 18-year-old gets Fiji a larger lead. Darwish has it. It's with Fiji again. Hughes hanging and hidden. Oh, rocking the cradle. A 9-6 game now in favor of the men in the blue threads. It's out of bounds on Tui Vanuatu. Hughes rocking the cradle. That baby's asleep. And it's the last, this was actually the take from Tui Vanuatu to get him a bucket again. 3-point lead Fiji. Dow tries to get that down to 1, no good. It's Hughes. Hughes stops on a dime, squeezes it through. It's off the mark. Darwish and Qatar, they'll try to feed it into Hashim. Hasn't been able to impose his size just yet. Double dribble. Hughes will take a seat. Ochea back out there for Fiji. Darwish on the bench for Qatar. Sewabu, another 2-ball. He already has 1. Why not 2? Suba stand up. It's Fiji now with a 5-point lead. Mubarak over to Vanuatu. No, it's Hashim who comes away with it, and a foul on the play. Bucket Qatar, and a trip to the free throw stripe. Look at the action underneath the basket. Heavily contested is Mohamed Abashir Hashim. Can he get Qatar to 8? He does. 2-point difference between the teams in favor of Fiji. Hughes will get a screen. He's back on the pitch. That 2-ball's no good. Dow trying to operate, gets it down to Mubarak. Mubarak pounds the Wilson into another score under the basket. He's got the size advantage. Now he's out playing it. Sewabu didn't want to shoot the 2. And you know what? That was a good idea. Gets to the rack. Dow with a look. Pulls the trigger on a 2. It's back out to Mubarak. Tui Vanuatu with the quick hands. Throws it in bounds. Hughes has it. Sewabu directing the troops. Gets a screen. Steps into another 2-ball. That one is just hit the backboard. Under 4 minutes to go in this one. Fiji still holding on to that 2-point lead. And Dow has something to say about that, though. It trickles in. 10-point Qatar. Qatar won a foul. They get a timeout. As that is our TV timeout moment. Dow got the last score. It's a 1-point game with pride on the line. Who will come up at the end of this 10-minute sprint? Who will win the last game of the day, the last game of the pools? Fiji or Qatar? And Dow will get the check to Hughes. It's Sewabu on the bench, and Hashim joins him there for Qatar. Hughes, Euros, tries to feed Ochea. Beautiful pass, Hughes. Threading the needle. Darwish with the answer from 2. All of a sudden, scores are live. Actually, that was a 1. Darwish had a foot on the line. Ochea will try one. In and out. Dow on the drive. Darwish, another chance. Same spot. Not the same result. Mubarak, also nothing on that one. It ends up with Dow. Tied game here. Ochea under pressure. Ochea to the basket. That scoop is just off the mark. And these players are leaving their all on the floor here. Of course, they want to get a win for the country that's spelled across their chest. Bochea this time, the scoop shot also a miss. Bochea's gassed, no one's with Dow. Hezi, it's poked out. Tuivanuavu gets it. I see a lot of tired faces out there. 2 minutes and 34 seconds on the clock in a 10-minute sprint that has taken the energy out of everybody. Whoa, that pass by Hughes. That is precision passing right there. Take a look at all these guys are giving. They're laying it all on the line. Gassed, tired, gasping for air. And they still have time left on the clock to go. 2 minutes, 34 seconds until they're done. And who will be the team to win it? It will be Qatar possession here. Darwish will take it from Hughes. There's Darwish again. Separates. No space for a shot. Wow. Difficult attempt. It's a Tuivanuavu. He will get it to Sewabu. Sewabu on the drive. A foul called. And that foul's on Qatar. That's their 5th. Neither team in the bonus yet. Fiji on the brink. Bochea muscling one up, but Darwish with some quick hands there. Sleight of hand for Darwish. Getting his mitts on the Wilson, forces a jump ball, which ends up being possession Qatar. Now, he's been the source of offense for Qatar. Fight for the rebound, ends up with Sewabu. Tied game under 2 minutes. Bochea, Xiong snuffs it out. They whip it to Darwish. Darwish wants a screen. He can get to the basket by himself. You don't need a screen. 13-12 the score in favor of Qatar. Is Fiji running out of gas, or can they come up with a couple of scores here? 2 on the shot clock. Bochea, not enough time to put one up. So Fiji was up, but now they're looking at a 1-point deficit on Qatar based off that Darwish score, evading that contact from Hughes. Xiong stifled at the rim. Sewabu wants to get it to Tuivanuavu. Tuivanuavu on the move, big steps, no good. Darwish has it. They want to get it into Xiong. He's got a mismatch. That does not prove successful. Overshoots it. Sewabu also can't get one. You get the pass from Tuivanuavu, but it ends up in Dow's hands under a minute. Qatar hold a 1-point lead. It's a Xiong on a rack attack, and that ends up a 2-point Qatar lead. Sewabu has knocked a couple of twos down already. This time, he tries to get to the rim. Under the basket, gets a score. Qatar up by 1 still. This is for pride. How deep can they dig? Xiong over to Tuivanuavu. Fiji might need to start looking at some 2-pointers here. But Dow with quick hands gets it away from Sewabu, ties it up. It's with Qatar. It's out of bounds. 17.7 seconds. A timeout on the floor. 60 seconds to catch your breath, 60 seconds to figure out how to get back in this game. Fiji will have possession coming out of this. A foul. Actually, no, a foul will not put him on the free throw stripe for 2. Qatar is at 5, so they're going to need to look at a 2 here to tie the game and force overtime against Qatar. Bochea will stay on the bench, as will Mubarak. Fiji go with Tuivanuavu, Sewabu, and Hughes. They need a 2 to tie. Referees are getting the time sorted out to make sure it's exactly 17.7 seconds left. We're good. Tuivanuavu will take the check. He's gotten down in front of him. Fiji need a 2. Who are they going to give it to? It's Hughes. Throws it off of Hashim's leg. 8 seconds on the shot clock. That took some time off. 12.8 on the game clock. They'll try one more time. Tuivanuavu to Sewabu. He has it. He has a look, a sidestep to Sewabu. 15-15, the biggest shot of Fiji's tournament so far. Now has it, it's knocked away. And we're gonna get some bonus basketball. Sewabu. Man. So for those of you that don't know, as we look again at this miracle shot, this is what happens in overtime. The game clock is turned off, so this could last a while. Game clock's turned off, shot clock remains on. First to score 2 wins, and with a 15-15 score, that means whoever gets to 17 or more will go home with a dub. Will it be Fiji or Ndao? The team that started with possession at the start of the game does not start with possession here. You can see the Fijian staff. Everything is on the line in this one. Hughes will get it. They get it to Sewabu, of course. And now a foul on Qatar. That's the last one they had to give. Qatar's at 6 fouls. Fiji's at 6 fouls. Of course, Fiji go looking for Sewabu. He's knocked down 3 twos already. Here they go again. A screen for Hughes. He got a look. Hughes, no. Rebound now with Darwish. They get it to Hashim. Hashim to the rack, spinning and winning for Hashim. So Qatar's got a point. It's out of bounds. Possession will go to Fiji. 10 seconds on the shot clock. They will take a look at it, but Hashim gets his team up by 1. 1 point away from a win. Sewabu for Fiji with 8. Tuivanuavu now on the bench. They go with a defensive lineup with Vochea out there, as well as Hughes and Sewabu. Mubarak remains on the bench for Qatar. Who will get possession? If Fiji, then they need to try looking at it too. If Qatar, they can go down to the block and feed Hashim again. This is the last action. Was it Ndao or Vochea? I'll let you be the judge. I think it might be Qatar ball. But I don't have the angles the referees do. That one looked like Vochea touched it last after Ndao poked it away. Referees will take a good look at this to make sure they get this call correct. Qatar will have it. All right. Qatar will have it. Darwish, Hashim, and Ndao out there. And Ndao has it. They try to feed it to Hashim. He's pushed off his spot. Ndao, nothing there. Darwish to the rack. No one there. Darwish gets blocked by Hughes. What a rejection. Oh, my goodness. Where did Hughes come from? Hughes out of nowhere just snatches it off the backboard. Now it's Qatar with it. Fiji, I apologize, with it. Excuse me, it's been a long day. This is sprint number 20 of 20. And the action continues. So Wabu's out there. He's knocked a couple twos down. They get it to him. He's looking at Xiong, steps back, a high arcer for Wabu, no good. It's Tuivasa Wabu to save it. It's out of bounds. Who will get it? All right, Qatar has it. 1 point will do it, and Xiong, they will not get it. Fiji has built a wall under the basket. Tuivasa Wabu this time. Wabu to Tuivasa Wabu. Fiji needed 2 to win. Tuivasa Wabu steps back, a wild shot, and it hits nothing. Shot clock violation. Xiong, but Tuivasa Wabu with the endless arms. He will take a seat now. Down to the rack speeds. No. Xiong out to Darwish. Darwish on the drive. Ochea's in the way. No. Xiong says, I've seen enough. That will do it. Xiong grabs the offensive rebound, puts it back up and in, and Qatar a W after all. Look at Xiong reigning in the paint. That puts Fiji to bed and gets Qatar a W. Both nations battled it out though. They got to overtime and managed a couple of shots there. Fiji with a pair of monster blocks to stave off the defeat, but in the end it was the size of Mohamed Abasher. Xiong, the fellas, will pray one more time on the court. Big up to Fiji for making it out here, qualifying here first of all. And they really showed out some real skills. Qatar as well. Enjoy the highlights in this one before we get you set up with the results for today, the pools, and the final touch, of course. The knockout rounds, what they'll look like. That's up in just a bit. We are 10-minute sprints in, and we got 60 more to go tomorrow. These are your results of today. We started with Pool B action, of course. The stunner from Serbia to knock out New Zealand at the end there, with Vuk Vukicevic coming through huge on a 2-ball to get Serbia into the knockout rounds. Of course, men's Pool D concluded as well, with Fiji and Qatar doing battle on the last one in overtime as a result. And of course, China knocking out the United States of America. Who would have thought that coming into today? They were playing with 3. And I'll get you the pool standings as well, of course. This is what men's Pool B ended up as. Serbia and Czechia at the top. And both 3 victories, 1 loss. New Zealand left in the middle at 2-2. 2 losses for them on the day after losing Zach Hannon. And then men's Pool D as well, where we saw Latvia go without a loss. China fighting and digging so deep and getting out as well. USA, they're done. And then Qatar and Fiji at the bottom as well. We will have them possibly next year. They'll get another opportunity to be here. That will leave us with the following knockout rounds. It's going to be crazy, y'all. I'm telling you right now. Look at this. Croatia and Italy, Latvia and Czechia, Serbia and China, and Argentina and Lithuania. These are going to be good. A lot of contrasting styles here, a lot of physicality meeting up with a ton of shooting. I am excited. I want to circle one. I'm going to circle them all. This is going to be crazy. Tune in tomorrow. The Latvia-Czechia game. Actually, tune in tomorrow for the start of the quarterfinals. That will go at 1:20 local time. Return, I'll be here with you. Stick and stay with us. I'll see you tomorrow.